Hi folks, and welcome to GreenTech Bug Heat TV. This will be the first of many installments on video, of informative videos designed to answer a multitude of questions that we get on a regular basis from some of our hundreds and hundreds of clients that we successfully treat for every single year. So to begin with, as you can see, it's a very calm and relaxing environment. And we've decided to do that quite deliberately. Why? Because if you're on our website watching this video right now, you most likely fall into two categories. The first being that you have bed bugs in your home and you're looking for a solution to that problem. The second category that you most likely fall into would be that of someone who suspects that you may have bed bugs in your home, and you're again also looking for some confirmation or not that you have bed bugs or not. So regardless of which category you may fall into at this particular time, we understand that you're going through a very stressful time right now. So we've decided to forego all of the normal corporate graphics and wild and crazy music that people tend to put on videos. And we're just going to talk to you as though we're friends and we're sitting by a fireplace and we're just having a discussion about bed bugs. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So the way in which we're going to do that is we're going to answer some real questions that real customers have sent in to us. And we'll start the series with questions that are the most common. Usually in the first conversation that our people in the office have with a new client, there are 4 or 5 or 6 questions that people generally ask initially, and we're going to answer those for you over the next few videos. So just a little bit of information for you. If you suspect that you have bed bugs in your home right now, I want you to remember something. And you should know that if you have bed bugs, it does not mean that you're a dirty person or a bad person or keep a bad home or a bad parent. It has nothing to do with that. Hundreds and hundreds of people every single day in the Greater Toronto area get bed bugs. And bed bugs transcend the entire socio-economic and political realm. Okay? It makes no difference if you're wealthy, if you're not so wealthy, if you work every day at 3 jobs, or if you're a stay-at-home mom. It makes no difference. Why? Because it's very simple. For the last 7 or 8 years, bed bugs have been reintroduced into North America. And over the last 5 or 6 years, they've really exploded in population throughout, especially here in Southern Ontario. It used to be 6 or 7 years ago. We've been exterminating bed bugs for 10 years, but about 6 or 7 or 8 years ago, we started seeing them more, not just in the downtown core of the Toronto area, but they expanded to the suburbs, Brampton, Mississauga, and then they started to expand eastward. So you had Whitby, Oshawa, even Peterborough, Ottawa, Montreal. Big bed bug problem there. And they expanded westward as well. In our service area, we service all the way to Windsor, okay? And on all of these areas, Kitchener-Waterloo, huge explosion of bed bugs over the last 2 years. There are various reasons that we suspect for this, but suffice to say, whatever the reason is that they're spreading so prolifically throughout outlying areas of the downtown core of Toronto, they're spreading, and that's what we have to deal with. So I just want you to remember, you can get bed bugs simply by sitting in a restaurant eating a salad. If there's a bed bug on the chair from even a week or 2 or 3 weeks ago that somebody had on them and that bed bug crawled off of them and was hiding out, they can hitch a ride with you on your pants or your shirt. You come home. If it's an inseminated female, bingo, you have bed bugs in your home. So there are many, many different ways to get them. It's not only from traveling anymore. It used to be primarily from traveling to far off locales in the world. No longer the case, okay? So you need to know that. So if you're dealing with bed bugs, you need to know you're not a bad person, okay? A lot of people who call us, they feel so ashamed. There's so much of a social stigma attached to having bed bugs. It really shouldn't be that way. Anybody can get them. And people do get them by the hundreds every day in Southern Ontario. So what we're gonna do here is bring that situation into the light. We're gonna shine some light on it. And it's nothing to be ashamed of. Of course, you still maybe don't want to announce it to the public that you have them, because who wants to do that? It's nobody's business. And that's one of the reasons that we actually pioneered in Southern Ontario the entire concept of no uniforms on our technicians and employees, and unmarked vehicles. Okay, we were the very first company to do that about 10 years ago, because we realized, well, there is a social stigma attached to bed bugs, and people simply don't want a service vehicle showing up in their driveway with a big mechanical bed bug and lights all over it. Okay, that would be ridiculous. So, and we've actually taken it to much deeper levels, where when we come to service you, you would never know in a million years that we were there to do pest control in the first place, let alone for bed bugs. Okay, so you need to know that we keep your confidentiality paramount, no matter what. So, anyways, that being said, we're going to address some questions that I'm sure you have a million questions. We're going to our hope in this series is to answer many of those questions. And of course, there's no way we can address or cover every single question that you may have. So that's why we're available 7 days a week. Our people are super highly trained. They're extremely knowledgeable, and they're happy to take as much time as required to answer your questions and make you feel more comfortable about the process of eliminating bed bugs and everything associated with that. So with that being said, welcome, thank you for joining us, and we'll be addressing your questions shortly. Thank you.